for another video. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. Hello. If you have never seen my face before, I'm Tiny, and welcome to my channel. Well, I'm sorry if you hear in the background some music. I'm trying to film, but it's so hard to film in my house because of everybody that lives here. So, yeah. So it's music in the background. Sorry if you hear it throughout the story, but yeah. I'm filming in front of natural light today, and let me tell you, skin is glowing. Okay. Besides that, I wanted to tell you a pretty emotional story. Because I feel like this channel, like I've told you in the past, it's like my diary, and I want everyone to know me as a person, like know me on a deeper level. You know, I want everyone to know me on a deeper level. So this story is about my kidney transplant. I'm a transplant patient, survivor. Yay, jump for joy. I'm gonna put a picture right here so you know what I'm talking about. But it was really hard for me as a child. But first, before I go into it, I'm gonna put a link down in the description for the National Kidney Foundation in New York, which is where I'm based in. So if you wanna hit a donation for cancer research of the kidney or just kidney transplant in general, there it is. But this is a story that I really wanted to put out there because I feel like a lot of people would benefit from it, because I know a lot of people struggle with this. Light is acting weird. Struggle with this. So I'm 21 years old, big 21. But I was born premature when I was a baby. Duh. I was 7 months premature. I weighed 4 pounds. My mom describes me as a black bean. Like, you ever seen a black bean? Like, ever see a coffee bean? My mom says I'm a little bigger than that, which I think she's over-exaggerating, but, you know, it's my mom. So that's what she said. So I was born with dysplastic kidneys. I'm going to pop up the definition right here. But I was born with that on both my kidneys. Not just one, just two. Yay! Luck. It's on my side, I guess. I was born with dysplastic kidneys. So I was born premature. So everything on my body was premature. Like, I couldn't breathe on my own. I had those little things on my eyes, and I was under the blue light for 2 months. So I was pretty tiny when I was a baby. And everything was told to my parents that they have to keep me in the hospital 2 months, and developmental disabilities, which I kind of did, which, you know, I'd go into that later. But I was told that I'm gonna have kidney transplant and stuff like that until maybe, I'm gonna remind you, I'm very young at this age, so I'm pretty much going off what my mom has told me and what I remember, because I don't remember anything from 3 and before. I know everything from 4 to now, so I can only tell you from what I understand. Because when I was 4 years old, I remember this is the first mention of the transplant that I heard of from the doctor. I was 4 years old. I was still sipping from a bottle. Judge me all you want, but I was sipping from a bottle. And I was put on dialysis. If you don't know what dialysis is, it's they put a tube in your stomach, or in your chest or wherever. They put a port where they connect you to a machine that runs water through your system that cleans the blood and then cleans your urine, because your kidneys, if you didn't know, function to filter out your urine and to filter out blood. Also helps with that. So my kidneys weren't working, so my kidneys didn't do any of that good stuff. It was sitting there like, not gonna work. So, you know, there was that situation. So I was in the hospital for more of 3 to 4. I was in school at that time. My mom did enroll me in school, because I had weakness on the right side of my body. So because I had a stroke when I was a baby, I'm living on edges of life, I swear. So I had that going on, and so I was in and out of school because of the doctor so much. Then I was homeschooled in kindergarten and first grade. So, but I remember, this is a story within a story, but I remember being 5 years old, and they put an IV on my neck. Yes, on my neck. They put an IV on my neck, and I remember people used to call me Dora because my hair, no joke, would be long on one side and short on the other. And since I'm dark and short, like my mom had to cut my hair evenly, so I looked like freaking Dora. Like I looked like Dora the Explorer came to life, like type of situation. So, after that, they put a port right here. You can see it with this light not being a bum. See, they put a port right here. That's the scar I have, and I was in the hospital when I was 5 years old with the older people. I would be hooked up to a machine 3 times a week, and the machine would filter out my blood, and I'd be there for a couple hours. And let me tell you, that's when Disney was born in my blood, because that's all I used to do was watch Disney movies. I didn't really have any friends when I was younger. I only had one friend at this time, which I'm still friends with her nowadays. Hi, girl. I'm still friends with her to this day. I think she's the only one that's been through hell and back with me. When I mean that, like, yeah. So when I was about 7 or 8, I'll put a picture here. I started getting a lot of weight because of this transplant. I had 2 transplants. One when I was 5, which didn't work. It didn't work within 4 hours of the operation. It was my mom's kidney, and let me tell you, I was in the most pain I never want to experience that pain again. I'm gonna remind you, I was 5 years old and I was in pain. If you ever had surgery, they put you in the recovery room, and then when you're stable, they put you back into your own room. I remember going back into my own room and screaming in pain, because this pain would not go away. So it was really hard for me, and it was really hard for my mom, because mind you, she gave me her kidney from her body, and my body was like, nope, bro, we fix it. So that same day, I had to go back into surgery to put a catheter to put back in so the kidney function would work. So that was like a whole thing in itself. And then I was put back on the list. Little backstory: if you're gonna be put on this list, being on this list, it takes years. It's on a case-to-case basis, really. And I know this is really morbid to say this, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to trigger anybody, but you kind of have to wait for another match, like in your family, or you kind of have to wait until somebody dies. And I know it's morbid to say that, but you kind of have to wait, because someone can be a living organ donor. I've seen those, but 9 out of 10 times it's an organ donor. Someone has an organ donor, like it's on the back of your license, it says organ donor. Yeah, it happens when you die. So I was 8 years old, and this is kind of like the miracle of it all. Somebody that passed away, God bless his soul, he was killed in a motor accident. I think he was on a motorcycle, and he got into an accident, and he died. And I got his kidney. So I've had his kidney for 15 years, and oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I feel blessed. I do. I feel blessed in a way that I don't take my life for granted at all. Yes, I'm 21 now, and my weight has been up and down forever. Like, I will tell you, my weight will be up and down forever until, like, I pass away. Like, that's how it is, especially when you're on these type of medications. And I'm very grateful, because between that time, between 8 and now, I've been hospitalized, but not kidney related. My kidney has been great to me. It has been, there's never been an issue. There's never been any issues, which I appreciate very much. So I've had friends that have been up and down with me through high school, through middle school, even through college now, like, I have a lot of people that are on my side, and I appreciate it 100% because, like, they just mean the world to me. Just put you a little perspective now. I'm 21. I do take medication. I take medication in the morning, and at nighttime, I cannot drink and on excess. I can't drink on excess. I can drink, but I don't drink on excess. Like, if there's a party, I'll drink, because, liquor is my favorite. But I don't drink on excess. I drink maybe, 1 or 2 shots, and that's it. I'm done. Like, I'm not, like, pouring it down, because I still want to protect this. This is a kidney that's not mine still. I take anti-rejection medication, and it's telling me, girl, it's not yours. You got to take care of it. So, there's that. And I do smoke, sometimes. There's not like an up and down type of thing. I do, hello, I'm a woman, so yeah. But there's no threats to that, really. I just have to be careful of a lot of things. A lot of people don't realize that I do have to take care of a lot of things for myself. And I don't know, I want to tell people about my kidney transplant story because I do have my scar on social media, on my Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, it is at TinyThickThough, follow me. But I do have it on my social media, and a lot of people just want to ask questions and want to know. So I just feel like instead of just individually telling people, I wanted to put in a video. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed filming it. So if you want to follow me on all my social medias down below, I don't have an exact schedule. I just, I'm probably going to do 3 videos a week. That's what I'm hoping. So if you have any suggestions for me, what videos to do, challenges, whatever, just comment down below. All my social medias are down below, and I will see you in the next video.